Yo, what's going on, guys? In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at what I think, or at least what my favorite pistol is for the Ranger Outlanders. So, throughout the Halloween event, I did get Ranger Beetlejuice, and up until this point, I hadn't really used Outlanders a whole ton. But I wanted to try one that had the pistol damage on it, so I leveled her up, and then I was like, well, what pistol am I going to want to use? So I went out into appropriately leveled area to test out these things. Tested out a few different pistols, and this was definitely the one that I liked the most. And we're talking about the Lawbringer. It might not be the best in terms of damage numbers, but it is the one that I had the most fun with because my role specifically, which I'll throw up on screen, you can see the stats, but the things I want to specifically talk about are the perks, is the headshot damage, the damage, and the 60% crit damage. Those come together for some big numbers. The reduced recoils, whatever, I would have preferred like an energy type on it or something, but the recoil is basically just not relevant right now. But if you can be accurate with this thing and hit stuff in the head, which I'm not accurate all the time, which you could very clearly see in the gameplay, but if you can land those headshots, like, it's just a ton of fun to be able to hit like these big numbers. There's times you can take out like laser eyes and stuff in like 3-4 shots. You're hitting like 20k plus crits sometimes, and especially if you do one of the regular alert missions that have adept outlanders where you're doing more damage, it's even more numbers coming up. It's just a ton of fun. It only has 6 shots, which is a bit of a bummer, and it reloads kind of slow, which I'll throw that up too. But I don't know, as long as you pair it with something like I was using the legendary Scar, and that paired just fine. If I absolutely had to shoot at something right then and there, I could just swap to that and it wasn't an issue at all. But as far as like the actual handguns go, this one is a ton of fun, and I had it before and I never really used it, but now that I have the Outlanders with pistol damage on it and actually decided to try them, it is a ton of fun. And if you haven't tried it with an Outlander and you have a decent roll on it, you should level it up a little bit and go and try it, because like I said, it is a blast. And the knockback on it is also really nice, especially for laser eyes specifically, because, you know, if they start landing their hits on you, they do some work. But since this shoots the heavy bullets and has just high knockback on it in general, I mean, usually 1-2 shots on them will knock them back and you don't have to worry about them shooting you. So that's awesome, just adding on top of it. And it's actually pretty long range, surprisingly. You still see me hitting decent numbers at a decent range for this pistol, so I don't really have any complaints about it other than the slow reload. It's kind of disappointing, but it doesn't bother me too much. I can still go out and have a decent amount of fun with it. So that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Remember to follow me on my social medias, follow me on Twitch, and have an awesome day. I will see you guys in the next one. See ya. The power of the dark side.